Hello everyone, this is Deepika Patel from School Quiz. So welcome to the science classes and today we will be discuss the environment topic, okay? So in class 10th NCRT for your term 2 examination there is a mention of chapter 15 which is related to the environment, okay? So we will be discuss that and all the other concepts which are related to the environment we also discuss that, okay? And for the student of class 8th 9th or 7th they can also refer this video because I will be teach you in the detail and this will be helpful for your basic understanding, okay? So let's start our class and let's see. Okay, so you have the word environment. So tell me what comes in your mind when you first see this word, okay? So the environment word, you already know that, and there is a basic definition of the environment that all the things which are surrounded us, which are surrounded us is known as the environment, is known as the environment, okay? But the environment is more than that. Why so? Let me explain you. Okay, so the environment word is derived from the old French word which is called the environner, okay? So environner, okay? So this environment word is derived from this word which is the old French word, okay? And what is the meaning of this word? This word means enclosed, enclosed, encircle or surrounded, okay? Or surround, you can say, okay? So that's how the environment word is formed from the word environ, okay? So let's say, so what does the environment word means? The environment word means simply means that a place where where a life can exist, okay? So environment is a place where a life can exist. So tell me, to exist alive, to exist alive, what are the most important factors you know? To exist alive, what are the what are the most important factors? Just pause the video and think. Okay? Okay. So you will say like oxygen in your mind. First comes your oxygen. Okay. So for breathing purpose, and you can also say the CO2 for plants, so they can prepare their food. Okay, and you will say next you will say ma'am water. So water is also important. That's correct. And next thing you will say food. Okay, so food is also important. So tell me that is this all things are living things or non-living things? These are non-living things. Okay, non-living things. Okay, and where does this all factors are come from? This come from nature. Nature provide us. Okay, nature. So you can see here the oxygen, CO2, these are the gases. These are the gases. Okay, and gases come from atmosphere. What is atmosphere? What is atmosphere? The definition of atmosphere would be all the gases or the layer of gases, all the layers of gases surrounded a planet, or you can say surrounded our earth, is known as the atmosphere. Okay, surrounded our earth is known as the atmosphere. Okay, so all these gases like we have oxygen, we have CO2, and many other gases like argon, hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, etc., etc. These are come from the atmosphere, and many of the gases are most important for us like oxygen and CO2 and nitrogen. Okay, so next thing we have water. Okay, so water comes from the in our earth, like when you see a globe. Okay, so let's imagine this is a globe. Okay, so you will see a land part area, something like that. You will see a land part area. Okay, and the land part area is called the continents वगैरह, continents. Okay, continents. So the land part area will become the lithosphere, 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 and the water part area here is water part area. Okay, so water part area will be the hydrosphere. So all the water part area which are present in our earth is known as the hydrosphere. So this will be the hydrosphere. We get water. Okay, hydrosphere. Then we have food. So food, all those foods like we have fruits, we have vegetables, we have cereals, vegetables, we have cereals. In cereals we have wheat. Okay, rice. So all these come from where? This come from the earth. Okay, farmer grows this. Okay, so you know that I have told you recently, like earth, the land part area will be the lithosphere. Okay, land part area, lithosphere, lithosphere. Okay, so all these, the atmosphere, the hydrosphere, hydrosphere, the lithosphere together constitute a biosphere. Okay, and biosphere simply means that supports a life, where a life can exist. Okay, all this atmosphere, hydrosphere, and the lithosphere formed a biosphere, together form a biosphere, and biosphere simply means that supports a life. Okay, supports a life. Okay, so that's how you can connect what is all the environment. Okay, so let me clear this first. Okay, so you can see here there is atmosphere, there is hydrosphere, there is lithosphere, and together this constitute a biosphere. Okay, so if in the examination, if you have a question like what is environment, so what you can say, what is environment? So let's make a definition of the environment. Okay, so in our environment means all the living things, living things and non-living things. Okay, all the living things and non-living things which are surrounded us, which are surrounded us and helps to support a life is known as environment. Okay? If you want to write this definition in your exam, you can write this is also true, or you can refer your NCRT definition. Okay, which is all the things which are surrounded us is known as the environment. Okay, so living things in the living things that comes the plants. Okay, and many other things, and non-living things, which in these non-living things that comes the all the atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. See, uh, if the water is not present on our earth, so can we exist? No. Okay, so if the lithosphere is not present, so where do we live? Okay, so this is how you can connect and what is the environment is all about. So I hope I can make you understand and I can make you clear what is the environment and what is it all about. Okay, so let's take a question and see how you solve it. Okay, let's take a multiple choice question. Okay, so I'm writing here, choose sorry, which comes under the environment. Mark the right question, sorry, mark the right answer, which comes under the environment. Which of the following comes under the environment? So you have number one is water, number two air, number three atmosphere, number four plants. Okay, so or number five, all of the above. So mark the right one. Just pause the video and mark the right one. Okay. Yes. I hope you all correct. All of the above is comes under the environment. All this is comes under the environment. See, you can see here the plants will be the living things, and all these are the non-living things. Okay. Non-living things. Okay. Non-living things. So you have next question. Let's take another question. If I ask you what comes under the atmosphere? Number one, you have gases. Number two, you have oxygen. Number three, you have air. And number four, you have dust. So tell me what comes under the atmosphere. Just pause the video and think. So I hope you all right, because all those things are comes under the atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere. Why? Because gases, I told you, remember the definition of the atmosphere. All the layers of gases are present, surrounded around the earth, surrounded the earth is known as the atmosphere. So gases will be under the atmosphere. Oxygen is also a gas, so this will be under the atmosphere. Air, it is also under the atmosphere, and dust also. Okay, so I hope you all correct, and let's take another question. What comes what is what does what does biosphere means? Biosphere means, okay, so you have number one lithosphere. Number 2, atmosphere. Number 3, hydrosphere. Number 4, all of the above. Okay, so mark the right one. Yes, you are correct. All of the above. Okay, so all comes under the under the biosphere. Okay, and if okay, so let's take a question like choose biosphere. Biosphere is A. Okay, you have number 1, land part area. Number 2, water area. Okay, number 3, that supports life. Okay, so you have 3 options and pause the video and mark the correct one. Okay, so I hope you all correct. The answer will be that supports life. Okay, I told you biosphere simply means where the life can exist. Okay, and which supports the life. Okay, so land part area will be the lithosphere. Okay, and water area will be the hydrosphere. But lithosphere and hydrosphere together only does not consist of biosphere. Okay, why? Because there will be atmosphere also. Okay, so I hope you all clear in this topic, and I hope I can make you understand what is all about. And so let's end this video here, and in our next classes we will see other topics like ecosystem, biotic components, and some more other topics like producers, consumers, and carnivores. Okay, like this. So we will move topic by topic, and we will solve all those questions which comes in your mind and all those problems. Okay, so let's end this class here, and this is all for today, and thank you for joining me. Thank you again. Thank you.